What's up, YouTube? It's your main man, Pearson Pencils here. And guess what day it is? Yes, it is definitely Wolverine Wednesday. And as you can see, I've compiled a few art pieces over the years of my favorite character, Wolverine, that I've done over time. I've been a fan of this character ever since my childhood. And we are going to get into a review of one of the coolest figures that came out, and that is the Marvel Legends Logan figure. And there have been many, but this one is without the motorcycle. He has a blank tank top, as you can see. He has a few accessories, which is always awesome in my book. So we have two sets of hands, one that are open hand, clawless hands, and we have a set of fisted clawed hands. He has a screaming hatless expression head, that's an alternate head, and he comes with the red Muramasa blade. The Muramasa blade is one of the coolest things to happen in the Wolverine comic books. I believe it was in the Wolverine's origin saga, where he found out that his son was alive, and they found, well, no, I take that back. He got the sword after the House of M story arc, where he went to Muramasa and they gave him the Muramasa blade. The Muramasa blade is a blade that negates the healing factor. But we can definitely go to some other sources for that. But let's get into this articulation. Like I said before, Wolverine, always cool in my book. Now, with the many figures of Wolverine that have come out, this one doesn't have any butterfly chest joints. He stands at two different heights, and we'll get into that right now. So we see here with his hat, he stands at the standard 6 inches tall. So if we take that hat off, it's actually a different height, and I'm going to show that to you in a second. So we have the ruler, and as you can see at the top of his hat, that's 6 inches, or maybe close to it, give or take. But yeah, we'll just estimate that's about 6 inches. And like I said, like when you take off his hatted head and put on his regular head, it's a different. He doesn't stand 6 inches. He stands below it. So putting on his hatless head, which, I mean, that's a cool looking head too. Don't mind me saying that, but so getting to the height of this figure when he has the screaming hatless head, he stands shorter than 6 inches, and we're looking at around, let's say, 5 3/4 inches in between the flyaways of his hair. So that's pretty cool. And that actually goes into like his height in like the Wolverine comics. You see right here, it's like 5 3/4, not a full 6 inches. So the hat adds height to his head, and that's pretty cool. Both heads look pretty cool. I would much have preferred if the hat was detachable, but I mean it's pretty cool. So let's get into the different shots. You can put him in different poses. He looks cool with the clawed hands, without the clawed hands, pop claws. You can do a lot with this figure, minus the butterfly articulation. So I gotta get some more action poses. So these are pretty much just like him just standard standing around and things like that. I gotta get more creative. Don't worry, guys, that's coming soon. But here's like his standard poses. I actually got his hands, both hands on the sword. This was actually a difficult pose to do. And I took this right off the comic book where he hands the sword over to Cyclops. Here we got some mini accessories, and he's hanging out with Frank. And look, it's the Dakin figure from the Toy Biz line. And this is something right here that I wanted to see for the longest. Let's go, Disney. Can we get like the comic book Wolverine meeting Hugh Jackman before he really stops? So getting into the articulation, we got the clawed and unclawed hands, and he's got standard articulation. He got that ab crunch going, so you can get that done. And he doesn't have that much leg movement, but it's pretty cool. He has the ankle, the double knees. He got the thigh articulation, and then the shoulders, shoulder articulation, elbow articulation, wrist articulation. So I'm gonna try to do it a little different this time, so I don't have to keep on naming the same articulations over and over and over again. Once again, this is an amazing figure. You can still get a good amount of movement out of this figure. So look forward to some more action oriented stop motion, and it won't be just reviews all the time. I am looking to elevate the channel, and it'll probably just be strictly stop motion and skits. I'm trying to get to that. Time constraints, time management. Life goes on. I had to stop it for a little bit because I had to run into a couple of ruts. I started a second channel, but I hope you guys check me out on both channels. Peace.